Jimmy Page time. Alright, we are checking out just an absolute monster of a riff from Led Zeppelin, 10 Years Gone. I've done videos on this before, but I wanted to actually teach probably my favorite Jimmy Page riff ever, which I think I say that about every Jimmy Page riff ever, but you know what? For this exact moment in time, this is my favorite one. Alright, so let's jump into it. So first things first is the guitar is tuned down to D. So just drop D. Everything else is standard, but your low E string is tuned down to D. So you have an open low E string, which is tuned to D. I know some people like to argue that. 3rd fret on the low E string, open A, 3rd fret on the A. And it's all about the rhythm and the syncopation of the way that Page is playing this. So now, next part, I see it played two different ways. I think Page is going open D, 3rd fret, 2nd fret on the D string, and then open A. I see some people go like this, which sounds great, but I'm pretty sure it's that open D. If you listen to it slowed down at half speed on YouTube, you hear it's an open D, not an E note. So, okay. Now that open A string kind of bleeds over into the next section. You want to let that ring out, because it's going to go. Now all you're doing is you're barring your index finger. It's like a bunch of double stops. You're going to hold down 2nd fret on the D and G with your index. Now I use my pinky for all of these added notes, and you'll see why here in just a second. Okay, right there. So what I did was I played 2nd fret on the D and G, put my pinky down on 4th fret on the G while still playing 2nd fret on the D. Back to 2nd fret on both. Okay. Now you shift up here and you're going to hold down 5th fret on the D followed by 4th fret on the G. And you're going to play this 3 times in a row, but it's all about the rhythm and kind of the stiffness of the riff. Okay, it's real, just choppy almost. Now you're going to put your pinky and hold down 6th fret on the G while still holding down 5th fret on the D. So the reason why I'm using my pinky here is because it sets me up nicely for the next section where I have to lead with my ring finger. Okay, so you have shifting down now to 4th fret on the D and 2nd fret on the G. Okay, so if you use your ring finger for this, it makes it really hard to jump back. My fingers just get tied up together, so I really recommend using your pinky. Now it's followed by an open A string. And I'm still holding that 4th fret on the D and 2nd fret on the G. Put those together, pinky again goes down, but this time on 4th fret on the G. Okay, pick it back up. So you have. Now you're only going to change one note here. Instead of holding down 4th fret on the D, you're going to jump to 3rd fret on the D. Okay, so you have. Now that's 3rd fret on the D, 2nd fret on the G, 3 times. Put your pinky back down on 4th fret of the G. So, and then A5. I think he's just hitting an A5, not an A major. So open A string, 2nd fret on the D, 2nd fret on the G, and he repeats that whole passage again. And I think that's gonna be it, guys. Thank you all so much for tuning in today. Let me know what other videos you'd like to see, underrated, underappreciated, whatever you want to call it. Just let me know down below in the comment section. If you would, hit the subscribe button and end it bluesy, Jimmy Page style, over bending, baby.